Hey everyone, and welcome back to a brand new part of my Not So Berry Legacy Challenge. If you are watching this as I record it or as I post it, happy Friday and happy February 2nd, since I wasn't here to say happy February 1st. How exciting, starting the second month of a new year. How is your New Year's going? Did you guys do any New Year's resolutions? Did you guys do any special traditions on New Year's Eve? It's been a whole month since I talked to you, and I will get into that in a second, but oh my god, I'm so happy to be recording again. Thank you so much for watching this video, and let's get on with the gameplay. Alright, so Scarlett is here outside of the gym getting photographed by paparazzi. She's posing, she's feeling herself, but she's also scared because she has a fear of the dark. I swear I tried to have her drink a fear replacement potion and it didn't work, so we're just going to ignore it. We are currently here because she has to give an inspiration speech in Uptown. So I've never done this before, so I'm excited. I'm pretty sure we have to give it here, which, look at this location. Such a cool spot. However, I have seen other simmers do this, and I do know that no sims will come watch us unless we do something to make them come watch us. So I'm thinking about forming a group. Also, this is a replacement gym I put into the save file a long time ago. I can't remember who it's by. Maybe if I try to upload it, it will tell me. There we go. It's by Tamo Sim. And I think I renovated it slightly, but yeah, it's a beautiful gym. I love it. You come in, there's places to work out. There's a little place to do dance classes if you use the TV. There's yoga. I might have shown this off in a different video. I can't remember. I've been playing this Legacy for far too long now. And then there is a downstairs and an upstairs. If you go downstairs, it's all spa stuff, like saunas, pool, etc., etc. And then if you go upstairs, there's basketball courts and some meditation over here. I think this is the part that I renovated. And then there's some karate machines, whatever. But right now our goal is to get through our work tasks. And I'm guessing we have to be inspired. Yes, while inspired. Okay. So what I would like is to once again try to get rid of this fear. And I don't know if it's going to work. But we will try. Let's do a fear be gone potion. Let's drink it so she can no longer be afraid of the dark. There we go. And then we need her to be inspired. So let's go. Well, first, before we get her inspired, we should form a group with some people so that we can have people to actually watch our speech. So let's go add to group with this random person. Can we not just add random sims? I don't know. We'll have to figure that out in a second. All right, did you get rid of the fear? Did it work this time? It did, but she's still scared, unfortunately. And here's our sister. Can we add our sister to the group? Yes, sis. Thank you for coming to watch our speech. I think we might need to do some introductions to these people in order to be able to add them to our group. But basically what I'm doing now is I'm trying to create an entourage, because unfortunately I feel like the game should just make people come watch your speech, but I don't think it does. And I think she'll be there talking to basically herself with nobody listening if I don't do this. And I'm not about that life, so we're gonna come at least add 5 people, so we at least have a few people present. All right, we introduced ourselves to you. Can we add you to the group now? Actions, add to group. Okay, so we have at least 5 people now, I think. I want a lot of people in our group, and I don't know if it's gonna work, but I'm trying. This is a fellow frat boy. Is this another frat boy? It is. Our past is haunting us. The past sims I put into the game. Go introduce yourself to a few more people. Okay, so we'll just say that let's just pretend that everybody is actually here for the speech and they arrived early for like a meet and greet type thing. So she's greeting everybody, but in all actuality, I'm just trying to get some people added to a group so that I can tell them to all go over to where she's going to have the speech so that we're not giving a speech to nobody. But now I need her to get inspired. So, is there a mirror or something? I don't know. Why don't you just look at the stars maybe? And that can get you inspired. Go stargaze. Alright, hopefully this works because she has quite a few moodlets. Alright, so she has the... Perfect. She has the star inspired. I'm going to have her take an inspired shower maybe. And hopefully we can get her feeling a little bit inspired. No? Okay. Well, you know what? It worked. She's inspired. Come here as a group, please. Go here together so that you actually have people to watch your speech. Perfect. Not them all leaving. All right, let me click it again. Walk here together. And then instantly give a inspired speech while they're all standing around so you have an audience. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Quick, before they leave. Before they leave, Scarlett. There we go. Now we kind of have an audience. I think they're still gonna leave, but it's okay. At least we tried. While Scarlett is rambling, I'm gonna do a little rambling of my own. So, if you haven't seen the community post and you don't know why I was like on a month-long hiatus, basically the day after Christmas, okay, no, let me rewind. Right around Christmas, I got really sick, and you can probably hear it in some of my recent videos around that time, or my last post. Like, I was losing my voice, I had a really bad cough, blah, 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 blah. Then I also got a brand new job, which I really, really love. That took up a lot of my time because I was working a lot. Essentially, I didn't get better and I was sick for like the whole month of January. I had to go to the doctor 2 separate times. The first time I went, they just told me to take like over-the-counter stuff like Mucinex. I ended up getting worse and I had to go back, and then finally they put me on an antibiotic for 10 days. And now I'm somewhat better. It turns out I had acute bronchitis. I still have a little bit of a cough. Like it kind of lingers. But I feel much better. I'm so happy. I've had such a great 2024 so far, you guys. Oh, she's done rambling, but I'm not. I've had such a great 2024 so far, you guys. I have lost 15 pounds so far. Because one of my resolutions was to try to get healthier and lose weight, because I want to eventually start trying to have kids with my partner, and I want to be a healthy weight for pregnancy. I have also, in addition to starting to lose weight, like I said, I started this new job, which I love. It has been such a positive change on my mental health, which has been so much better. So yeah, I'm just super excited. I have so many fun things planned for the future, not only for the channel, but for my personal life. I'm going on a cruise this month, and then yeah, I'm just really hopeful for 2024, and I hope you guys all are too. Thank you guys so much for all your kind words telling me to get better, and thank you to those of you who subscribed or for not unsubscribing while I was away. And yeah, I will stop rambling now and we can get back into the gameplay. Her and her sister are just adorable. But, okay. So she did her work from home task and got paid for it, which is great. We can paint a mural later. But if you didn't already notice, today is Love Day. So something I want to do is Today is Love Day. If you notice, we don't have Chloe and we don't have Cherry, our dog, in our household. It's because they're currently at our mom's house and our mom's babysitting them. But something I want to do is, in addition to today being Love Day, it's also Chloe's birthday, which is our daughter. So Chloe's going to be a child, which is freaking crazy, and I'm not ready for it, and it feels too soon. So to make it not feel too soon, I want to make it feel like a lot of time has passed and a lot has gone down in the years between Chloe being a toddler and Chloe being a child. So one of the ways I want to do that is I want to get Scarlett in a whole new romantic relationship, which we need to do for her aspiration. We need to get her another strong romantic relationship. And if you remember, one of the rules for the challenge is we need to leave somebody at the altar. So I think what I want to do for that is I want it to be this guy, which you guys might remember him because we briefly met him at like that little coworker party I threw at her house. But his name is Vector. So we are going to invite him to hang out at the current lot and get to know him a little bit. Okay, so don't mind the fact that we now have him in our household, and don't mind the fact that we now have this amount of money. I will fix that. This is temporary. I will set her money back to being like 13,000 or whatever it is. There was just an update with The Sims, so I had to remove my mods, and I was too lazy to reinstall them, so I wasn't just able to teleport him, and it's 1 o'clock in the morning, so the game was saying he was sleeping, so the only way I could get him here was to temporarily add him to the household. But it's actually perfect because I can actually give you a little bit more of an in-depth background story as to who he is. So he is a level 10 out of 10 in the politician career. So I don't know if he would be like the president or the governor, but he's definitely Scarlett's boss and he's above Scarlett. And he has all the traits that make sense to be a level 10 politician. So he's business savvy, he's a perfect host, he's alluring, he has connections, he's a mastermind like a puppeteer, he is ambitious, he's shrewd, he's genius, but he's also a little bit evil. So I don't really know what he is going to have in store for us, and I already know I'm going to go back and forth between calling him Victor and Vector, so I'm sorry. But this is Mr. Fang. Okay, so my storyline is Scarlett just gave this big speech, and I don't know if he was like lingering in the background of the crowd and saw it, or if maybe, you know, I'm sure this is broadcasted on like TV and stuff, and maybe he watched it on his phone or whatever. But basically, it's her boss, and he's gonna come, I don't know, basically talk to her and tell her what a great job he thinks she did in her speech. Storyline wise, gameplay wise, I need to get them high enough relationship in order to be able to ask her out on a date, because I kind of want them to go on a date for Love Day, even though Love Day is about to be over in 30 minutes, so it's not really going to be Love Day anymore, but whatever. Also, this is definitely going to get in publicity because they're two celebrities caught out in public talking to each other. He's a level 3, she is a level 2, so she could definitely gain some fame just from talking to him. Yeah, you can like stories. And what I have planned in my little brain is, because I wanted them to kind of connect and form a relationship, and because it's Love Day, I think he's gonna be a little bit sneaky, and in order to be able to ask her out on a game, in the game, I have to have them have a flirtatious pink bar relationship. But in my head, I feel like he would be more sneaky about this, and he would be like, we're having a business meeting at a local restaurant. All the politicians are coming. Very official, very this, very that, blah, 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 blah. Please come. It's very important. It's actually mandatory. You need to be there, right? But then so in the back of her mind, she's probably thinking, is this actually a mandatory meeting, or is he asking me out on a date to a restaurant because it's love day? But she's probably not thinking it's an actual date because she's probably assuming other coworkers will be there, right? But then she gets there and it's literally just the two of them. So that's how I'm imagining he kind of like sinks his claws into her. But in order for me to actually play out that fantasy, I need them to have enough of a romantic bar that they can go on a date. So that is what we are currently trying to do. Okay, he can finally do it. Ask on date. Perfect. All right. So this is a high dining restaurant I put on top of one of the skyscrapers, and fingers crossed that my dine out works because I've never had a problem with dine out until recently. So we're gonna see, but before we see, as always, gotta give credit to the creator. So this lot was created by a Lost in Sophie, and I think it's so cute. It reminds me of like a needle or some sort of like tourist destination in a real city, like I don't know, Chicago, Seattle. And basically I had to add the elevator, mailbox, and trash can over here, but this is all her. It's basically just a tower, and at the very top of the tower there's a little kitchen and a bunch of places to sit and eat around inside the bubble, or you can sit out here outside the bubble. And I'm gonna say that they would probably sit, I wish they could sit outside and have like a nice view of the ocean here in the distance, but it's actually a pretty crummy day. Like it's rainy, so maybe they would get an indoor table. Let's see if we can request this table, and let's see if my game will actually allow this to work. Because like I said, I've been having some problems with dine out recently. Also, Scarlett, if you need to use the bathroom, use the bathroom, because I have not been paying attention to your needs, girly. Just go pee. Take a panicked poop. Maybe it will help you. Alright, so we'll get a nice Cupid juice for Scarlett. We will get red wine for him. And then we can go ahead and get a nice steak for him and lobster for Scarlett. And let's see if this actually works or not. Okay. So clearly, dine out is not working for me at the moment. And now I feel all my fellow simmers' pain because I know it's been broken for a lot of simmers before, but it's honestly, I've been one of the fortunate ones where it's never been broken for me before until now, and I can't get a good angle with the camera. But again, just trying to tell the story, and basically imagine that they're sitting down at the table right now and she's scared. So I'm going to translate that into her just being extremely anxious, and she's going to be like, what the heck? You said this was a mandatory politician meeting, and you said there was going to be a lot of people here from work, and nobody's here but you and me. Like, what's going on? Did you lie to me? Etc., etc. And okay, y'all, so I finally got them to sit down at the table like normal people, and yeah, so I feel like he's gonna kind of like reveal his true intentions of asking her out on this date and kind of tricking her into coming here. And I feel like he's gonna say that we're both celebrities. We're both in the politician career pretty high up. We have a lot going for us, and I think we could be the perfect power couple. And I think he is going to ask Scarlett to essentially be his trophy wife. Like, you don't have to love me. You don't have to actually fall in love with me, but let's be a power couple. Let's do this for publicity. Let's get together. We'll be in all the tabloids and everything, and you can be my beautiful, perfect trophy wife, and we will be unstoppable. And I don't know how Scarlett feels about this, but she is ambitious, and this is literally her boss asking her to do this, and yeah, so I think she's gonna have to think on this, but, you know, their date's going pretty well. I think she now has, nope. Okay, we need to get their romance up enough that it counts towards this thing, but we don't necessarily have to do this now. I do kind of want them to move in together, and like I said, her to kind of be like a trophy wife for him. And yeah, and they could be like a celebrity couple and all this stuff. So I'm just gonna have him keep laying it on thick a little bit. Like, let's have them at least get the gold, the bronze, what is it, the next level. And then we actually have to go because if I didn't tell you guys already, today is Chloe's birthday, and as much as we aren't involved in our daughter's life and we keep dropping our daughter off on our mom for our mom to babysit her, I do want to be present for our daughter's birthday. Okay, they got to the second level, but they only need to socialize one more time to get a gold, so we might as well. Okay, and yeah, I feel like he would really like wine and dine her. I feel like he has a lot of money and he would like buy her the most expensive wine, the most expensive food on the menu, etc., etc. But dine out's kind of giving me problems right now, so we are just gonna leave it at that for now. And I'm gonna manage roles real quick and put everybody back where they're supposed to be. Okay, I will have to go back to the video to see how much Scarlett had exactly, but if my memory serves correctly, she had about roughly 14,000, so I feel like that's close enough. I'm gonna put him back in his house, Scarlett's back at her house. All right, and we are going to add our children back to our house, like we're picking them up from mom and dad's house. However, I do think it would be cute to celebrate her birthday with the family. So even though we pick them up, we are going to travel there. So let's head over to Strangerville real quick and spend some time with mom and dad. Okay, and just double checking, today is in fact Chloe's birthday. Yes, okay. It looks like we have that glitch that she's at daycare again, but it's okay. Let's go ahead and knock on mom and dad's door. Okay, it looks like Scarlett is getting sick, unfortunately. Oh no, she's not. We have to fix this. Set to cooler. And then, oh. Okay, apparently we already have a cake. I don't know how, but whatever. I'm not going to complain. Add birthday candles, please. And then make this, just turn it off. No, set cooler. Did somebody swipe one of the babies? There was a photo here of little Phoenix. What the heck? Do we have a kleptomaniac? We're missing some crystals too. Whatever. Okay, let's help little Chloe blow out the... Oh, don't blow them out yourself. help little Chloe blow out the candles. There we go. I cannot believe Chloe is already aging up to a child. It went way too fast. I'm not ready. Not ready at all. She did have the thinking maxed, and the rest of her skills aren't that great because we kind of neglected her, but it's okay.
Chorby Pumbaa. Wanu.
Not Crimson yelling at us.
Gribbix. No.
Chloe, are you gonna age up, little one? There we go. All right, so she got mental skill level 2, motor level 1, social 2, and creativity 1, which is interesting because I feel like her social shouldn't be that high. But maybe because her grandma gave her that so much attention. But let me just really quickly pull up what the traits for Not So Berry Yellow is supposed to be. Okay, she's supposed to be clumsy, ambitious, and a loner. So let's see if we can give her any of those. She can have the loner trait, which is perfect, and we're gonna do a multi-skill mind and body because I feel like you have to be smart and fit to be an astronaut. So I feel like that's pretty fitting. Let's go into Create a Sim real quick and give her a makeover. Okay guys, so this is Chloe's makeover. I tried to make her look like she maybe goes to like a posh private school because I figured her mom is going to be the future president and her mom is like a really high-ranking politician, probably has a lot of money, and would probably want her child to look very posh and proper. So she's got like a collared shirt and a little skirt on. However, she's very much so a tomboy, so I tried to kind of make that show with some of her outfits. So she's got little sneakers on, and then in some of her outfits it shows a little bit more than others. This is her formal, this is her athletic, her sleepwear, which very princess vibes, you know, president's daughter type thing. She also has formal wear, swimwear, which is adorable, her outdoor wear, and that's it. I did notice that I think she might, I didn't mean to do that. I think she might need braces. I might have to turn on the ability to give her those. I think she might have crooked teeth. And I am wondering if maybe we give her glasses, but I'm not ready to make that commitment yet, so maybe in the future. But yeah, that is her makeover and I'm super excited about it. And now I'm just gonna give her some quick room makeovers. So again, she's very spoiled. Oh, I forgot to say, I decided to keep her with like this pale blonde hair that she was born with. I might change it to like the macaroni yellow later on because she is the yellow generation, but I don't know. I kind of like her just being blonde, so we will see. Let me know what you think we should do in the comments below. I did want to give her like a home away from home type feel, so this is her current toddler room. All right, so let's upgrade this to be a little bit more suitable for a child. Ooh, I kind of love how this bed has like a little bit of a minty pillow. So it's kind of like grandma is influencing her a little bit. I don't know, this toy box is just bothering me. Let's filter out yellow stuff. All right, y'all, I think this is going to be her home away from home. So like her grandma really spoils her and I feel like it makes sense. Her mom makes a lot of money as a politician and her grandma makes a lot of money as a scientist. So they would be able to afford to do that. So that's her little bedroom away from home. And now let's go home and give her actual bedroom a little bit of a makeover as well. Okay, y'all, so this is her home bedroom makeover, and I like the idea of whoever's decorating it kind of having some influence. So at her grandma's house, it was mostly like yellow, but she had a green pillowcase that was kind of minty that I thought was cute. And here she has a bunk bed that's mostly yellow, but has some pink, kind of hinting towards the rose generation, which I just think is cute. Underneath her bunk bed, she has this really cute desk with a corkboard and her teddy bear. And this robot has been passed down all the way from generation one. And yeah, and then I've been kind of going back and forth between cats and dogs for each generation. So Gen 1 was dog, Gen 2 was cat, and Gen 3 is Rose, and she has a dog. So I would like, I'm sorry, my cat. I would like Chloe to maybe get a cat in the future, but for now, as a child, I thought we could play around with hamsters or whatever this is, just because for one, I've never played with it before and I'm super excited. For two, I think this is a perfect generation to have a hamster for, because I'm pretty sure the hamsters can build rocket ships of their own, and Chloe grows up to be a astronaut. Again, I'm sorry, my cat is meowing. Yeah, and I'm super excited to play with hamsters because I've never played with them before, and hopefully they don't kill us, because I do know there's like a hamster death. But that is her whole bedroom makeover at the moment, and I've been recording for a minute, so I think I'm going to end this episode here, you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next part. Bye, everyone.